Hi, I'm Martin Gettings. I'm joined by Alex Sinaga. He's from Telkomsel. Alex, you've joined us here at the Total Telecom Festival 2014, and you've been looking at what's currently happening in the telecoms market. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, globally, there is a very big change ecosystem in the telecom industry. But in emerging countries, normally they can leverage all the resources because a very big demand. But in Europe, in the United States, I think it's a lot of player, and the demand is still not growth. So it's a big problem in Europe, I think, and also in the United States. But depend on them, how they look at the market, how they look at the surrounding of the market. I will talk that as an arena, actually. So depend on the CEO of the telco itself, yeah, where they want to go, what they have, and how they leverage what they have. Yeah.
So, what direction is the industry going in, or is that a good question if there's more than one area in the industry?
Yeah, first of all, telco industry is a high investment in technology, and I think technology become a big driver, especially if you're talking about a digital society. In my country, for example, in Indonesia, it's a very big country, 250 million population. And at the moment, the penetration of, let's say, a cellular industry, more than 120% already. But if we're talking about the service that we can provide, voice and text as a basic, I think the growth going down already, and because of the OTT player, for example. And we have to anticipate that to have positive or sustainable growth in the future. Because of that, I myself as a CEO try to identify what we have, what we should have, etc., and to transform the company, not a telco anymore, transform it to a digital company. We call it as a DICO. For do that, of course, we need to leverage all our positional advantage. I would say, for example, competitive advantage, and also cooperative advantage. And actually, if we think about all the advantages, so depend on us how we leverage all the advantages. I myself designed already the new vision of the company to be a digital mobile lifestyle and solution provider. Means Telkomsel will be enabler to create the digital society in Indonesia. And of course, I rise up my helicopter view, not to see only the industry itself. That's why I call it as a transformation from the industry to arena. Means the telco industry has to provide not only just the service to consume of other sector industry, but also to provide the digital solution. So they can use that as a tools to more productive, more efficient, etc., etc. So at the moment, Telkomsel, an example in Indonesia as a market leader, we are transforming ourselves to be a digital company to provide not only for the industry, but all the arena of the industry in Indonesia. So there's a very important vision actually, from the CEO, for example, where we should go, what we have at the moment, to who we need to collaborate, and then we get the business.
So you're transforming the arena rather than thinking inside the old telco business model.
Yeah, so it's a very important, I think. And let's say, I just heard one of the presenters say, it's a very big problem in Europe, for example, too many players, Yeah, and it's a very complex Europe. But Indonesia, I think, at the moment, for example, it's a very emerging country. We need a lot of investment, but how they do that in an efficient way and in a fast way, accurate, it's a very big opportunity for us. So we provide that all, collaborate with the technology owner, including the developer of the application. That's I call as a DECO. Yeah, so we transform telco to DECO, and then we enter the arena, not only the industry. So I think, or I believe, we will give the benefit to all of the stakeholders, including the operator itself, as a Telkomsel, for example. So I believe Telkomsel will be enabler for all industry in Indonesia, to face the good or the great opportunity in the future.
Do you think this is a global approach, or do you think it works particularly well in Indonesia or particularly well in emerging markets? Or
yeah, so depend on the vision of the country. Yeah? I just had the presentation as a sample from Commission in Europe, for example. Yeah. I would say it's a pessimistic. So depend. Yeah. And the other CEO operator in Indonesia, if you ask them, probably will be pessimistic. But I myself not. Yeah. And I try. Yeah. And that's why I say of how important the vision. Yeah. Vision without action, I think, is an illusion. Yeah. And action without vision is like a sensation. Yeah. But vision with action, can change the world.
well, it's always great to meet an optimist, and it sounds like there's some really fascinating plans at your company. So thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.